Welcome in this new movie. This movie to start paragraph 1.4. And paragraph 1.4 is called directly proportional. And so we're going to take a look at what is directly proportional. And as always, we're going to get started with doing a question. And the question builds on the last paragraph with the linear formula. Just to remind you, a linear formula that was a formula that was of the form, I need to write, of the form I is equal to ax plus b, or if we make a small sketch, we have a straight line, and that is a linear. And right now, what do we have? We have an ice cream seller. It's a bit too late. The heat wave is already gone, but what the heck? Ice cream is nice. But the ice cream seller uses math. Who doesn't? And he uses a formula P is 0.3n, with n the number of ice cream sold and P the profit. He wants profits. The more the better, I guess. First question, is this formula a linear formula? Okay, first of all, what is a linear formula? It's in the form y is ax plus b. What is the formula? P is 0.3n. Well, then at first glance, it might not appear to be that formula because there is no b, but I can always add 0, can't I? Plus 0. Of course, that's not the solution, then you need to simplify it, but you can do that. And what is then the gradient? So it is a linear formula, yes. And what is the gradient and the y-intercept? So yes is the first part. And what is the gradient? Well, in this formula, the general formula for a linear equation, this number before the x is the gradient, and the other number, the number afterwards, is the y-intercept. So this is the gradient, so there we are. This is the gradient because this is the y and this is the x. So the gradient the and the gradient I need to is 0.3, and then we have the y-intercept. The y-intercept is plus 0, so the y-intercept is 0. The other one is 0. Then we need to complete the table. And if we complete the table, then we need to fill in the table, and we need to fill in the upper numbers in the formula to calculate the other one. So what do? You simply grab your calculator, you do this just simply in your mind. And first of all, well, 0 was already done, but we fill in 20, and then we fill in 20. So we have P is 0.3 multiplied by 20, and that is 6. We do the same with 40. So then we have 0.3 multiplied by 40. 0.3 multiplied by 40 is 12. And then 60. So P is 0.3 multiplied by 60. And that is 18. If you're wondering why I'm doing it that fast, that's because 0 point and the 10, it cancels 0 out, so basically it's the same as 6 multiplied by 3. And then of course here we have 3 multiplied by 8, and then we have 24. And last but not least, we have 100 multiplied by 0.3 is 30. Okay, so I have completed the tables B, and then with C, if the ice cream seller sold twice as many ice creams, would his profit be twice as much? Explain. Well, if we go twice as much, so if we go from 2 to 40, so we multiply by 2, what do we have over here? What is the ratio over here? 2 multiplied by what number is 12? It's 2. So you multiply by 2 as well. Or if I go from 40 to 80, what can I see? It's multiplied by 2 as well, because 40 multiplied by 2 is 80. Then we go from 12 to 24. 12 multiplied by what number is 24? Is 2. So it's multiplied by 2 as well. Yes, his profit would also be twice as much. Because if I multiply the top one, I need to multiply the bottom one to get to the right place in the table. And then with G, I need to plot a graph for the table. So I need to make a nice graph. Here we are, and there we are, and then we have, this is called the profit, the p-axis. This is called the number of ice cream stalls, or the n-axis. The profit goes up to 30. So if this is the origin, I have 10, 20, and 30. And then the number is 0, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, and then we have 0, and we need 100 over there. 0, 0, 20, yes, of course, 100 is 30 over there, and then we have 20 is 6, it's more over there, hopefully it's not too bad, 12 over there, 60 was 18, over there, and then 80 is 24 over there, and I'm going to draw a line. Oh, that's not that good. I need to draw it longer. So I'm going to redo this one. That's why you need to draw with a pencil, because then you can redraw a line, and then we can see a straight line at D, and then does the graph pass through the origin? As you can see, it passes through this point, so yes, it does. Oh, I don't need to leave. Okay, this is what we are talking about with directly proportional. That is a straight line through the origin, and if you multiply one part of the table, then the other part needs to be multiplied by the same number as well, and the formula is always y is ax. I'm going to show you over here. This is basically your note on what you need to learn of directly proportional. If the x value becomes twice as large, then the y value becomes twice as large as well. The graph is a straight line through the origin, and the formula is y is ax. Here the formula is y is 3x, but it could be any form. If one of those three is that correct, then the other two are correct as well. They are a trinity, they are part, they belong to each other, and it is called directly proportional. Okay, see you in class, take care, and bye.